before you buy this figure, just know it's an absolutely terrible figure. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for a super special review here. We're going to be focusing on the, I believe, the 501st color variant or the Clone Trooper Lieutenant Phase 1. And if you're any much of a fan like I am of Star Wars, the Phase 1 Clone Troopers are, I think, one of the most neglected children of the Black Series line. Phase 1 Clone Trooper is probably my favorite design of the Clone Troopers in all of the Star Wars shows, or Star Wars shows and Star Wars movies, that is. But when it comes to Black Series, the Star Wars Phase 1 Clone Troopers, we really don't have a lot of them, and most of them are in exclusive packs. I remember when the first line of Black Series came out, you can get the Yellow Trooper, the Red Trooper, and then the Sergeant, the Medic, I think, and then one other one, the green one, and he was an Entertainment Earth exclusive. That said, we're continuing with the exclusive Phase 1 trend here with the 2020 Clone Lieutenant from Walgreens. Now, why Walgreens, you asked? I don't know. Walgreens sucks a lot. I hate shopping for toys at Walgreens because they never have anything except for Jyn Erso's Fins, and if you're, like me, nothing but General Veers at local Walgreens. Back to the figure itself, we're going to look at what he comes with in the box. Your standard Clone Trooper comes with the standard DC-17 blaster pistol, as well as the DC-17A blaster rifle. Really, as far as accessories, that's all that's going to really come in with a box. I want to share a little bit of my disappointment with this figure. So let's start off with the B-roll up in the front. Let's go over articulation. So articulation on this figure is pretty standard, but in my opinion, he reminds me a lot of the Stormtrooper Commander with how his joints are not very good, if I can say so myself. First, the head rotates the full 360 degrees. His head goes up and down a little bit, but there's limited articulation with just how bulky the helmet is. That said, his arms have the full, it looks like they would have the full 90-degree spread, but his shoulder pads are actually preventing him from going the full 90. I'm going to say he has about a 67, a 75-degree arm spread. His legs, I got to be very careful now. I don't know if it's just my Phase 1 Lieutenant, and I really hope it's not just mine, because if this is for all of them, then Hasbro really dropped the ball and just kind of threw Walgreens some dumb exclusive. Because when I try to spread his legs, he does get a decent spread, but when I start looking at his leg joints, you can see that a lot of the leg articulation is just not there. It looks like it's either not setting in properly or it's pulling on the figure itself, because I can actually bow his legs, which is not a good thing when it comes to posability. The B-roll shots you'll see here were really difficult for me to actually get the Trooper posed in. Also, when you get this Trooper, be sure to be super careful when you open the packaging. When I opened this guy, I guess I bent his finger, and now he's got a weird, stupid finger. Yeah, arm articulation is trash on this guy. I really had high hopes for this Clone Trooper, but you know what? It seems like it's just not working out, which is really sad because I think this is our only Phase 1 Trooper for 2020, one that I was really excited about, and when I managed to get my hand on 4 of them for army building purposes, it makes me want to go return them just because of how lackluster the articulation is on this guy. When it comes to detail and sculpt though, the detail on the figure is pretty great. The thing is his armor isn't as clean as the Sergeant Clone Trooper, the Phase 1. The Sergeant has clean red stripes, while this guy looks like he's got some battle damage weathering on his blue, and the blue actually feels a little different on the figure itself. Anyways, when it comes to reviewing the 2020 Phase 1 Clone Lieutenant, man, I can't express disappointment enough when it comes to this figure. When I look at the Camino Clone Trooper that came out this year, Commander Bly, which is actually right here next to me, and even the Stormtrooper that just came out, their articulation is so good. I'm surprised Hasbro didn't actually use that on the Clone Lieutenant. I probably wouldn't even recommend buying this figure, honestly. If it ends up having articulation as bad as mine, which honestly, looking at the other ones in the box, I think they are all that bad. I probably wouldn't buy this over retail, which is about $20 at your local Walgreens, if you somehow get lucky enough to find it. Well, I hope this review was helpful in your search for toys, and I hope this helped you make a decision on whether or not to buy the Clone Lieutenant Phase 1. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. My name is JD. We'll see you on the next review here on the Toy Chest, and spoiler alert, we're going to be reviewing Gaming Greats Django. So take it easy and happy hunting.